Sí, The Witcher 3, The Witcher 3. Disfruta un lindo paseo por el mundo. ¿Te gustan los desafíos? Eso no, ese no. Vamos a poner en tranca normal. Cool. Amigo, re normal como se movían los piecitos, bro.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Me encantan los subtítulos, no parecen. Sobrevivo a esto, ya no me van con nada en Twitch. Poner modo censurado. Gané. No tengo miedo al éxito, Bandy. No tiene modo censurado el jueguito este. Es viejo, esas cosas aparecieron hace poco. Damos la bienvenida de Witcher 3. Intento traer los aspectos básicos del juego. Historia, mecánica del juego. Bueno, perfecto para que se mensaje tutorial. No sé. Amigo, me está poniendo nervioso que no me deje moverme, boludo. Acá está la llave. Estoy re nervioso que no me deje caminar al principio, boludo. En todos los jueguitos me pasa lo mismo. Déjame correr, culiao, que hacerlo rápido.
Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory. Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors.
No te enojes conmigo, no te presta atención, pero el problema no es.
The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that if she is to become one of us.
Wrong.
Puta full tryhard, machito.
Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think?
Bueno, más te vale. Nah, bueno, le pongo guayicos. Y se pone el otro, boludo. Yo soy muy chill, amigo. Yo no quiero retarle la changuita, man.
Come on.
Eso fue sin querer.
With the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Sí. ¿Cuándo te salió el juego? ¿O fue un regalo de los desarrolladores? Me lo regalaron por la feria, ¿viste? Me dijeron, no, lo pedía así, compré una Lamborghini y ingresé eso, así que... No sé, el juego me salió como 300 mangos, creo. Pero hace poco salió una oferta, así que ahora está en 100 pesos. Estos años, prefiero no hablar de ello. La verdad que no. Pues, me manda contando toda la historia.
Gotcha.
So, time to hit the road.
Entonces, si le cuento toda la historia de culé, ¿para qué? Si igual no me hace nada.
We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she
wrote. Patranca, tomate unas vacaciones.
Another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
Amigo, qué turbio.
The things young folk get up to these days. 2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it.
Fools. Eso no es bueno. Pegamos la mano. En serio, alguna habilidad te permite realizar ataques especiales que precisen y consumen puntos de adrenalina. Mientras no combatas, mira, puedes regenerar vitalidad comiendo, bebiendo o meditando durante al menos una hora. Sangre y huesos rotos, limitaciones que bueno, eso no tenemos, así que te tranca. Puedes ubicar los alimentos y bebidas de presión pulsando R y F. Mira, ¿dónde está mi...? Acá está. Te podría llamar, pero estoy acá al lado.
Potions from their blood?
Because by eating rotting corpses,
Ah,
they
es con
prevent
este. Ah,
epidemics.
listo. ¿Dónde se me fue el pie? Ah, es por allá.
Come on, Roach.
Vamos, sardinilla. Ah, bueno, listo, ya terminé la primera misión, copado. Poco después. Me parece una...
We going?
Es un libro, güey.
Help me! Help!
Un pobrito.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Y sí, para darme guita. Ah, lo hizo solo. En plata, Gil.
You seek someone?
Yes,
Igual
woman,
podemos hacer un hijo de
medium
puta con
height,
este
long
guachín,
black hair.
There's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there.
Vaya, padre. Ni... Perro. Está acá, mira. Vamos al palo. Como sos brujo, puedes agarrar tipo las misiones que son de brujos y te dan plata y cosas. Son como historias alternativas. O sea, no es tan alternativa, son misiones secundarias que están violas. Te dan guita o cosas, entonces con eso vos te compras espada.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaver-lost freaks.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about. How can I be of service?
Ya ve que tenés.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Carta habilidad especial de la carta de año. Señor de intercambio de la carta de campo. Estos son de un juego de mesa que hay en el juego. Me vale verga. Todo esto para brebaje alquímico, ¿no? ¿Todo? Sí, bueno. No tiene una verga. Voy a comprar un queso. Voy a comprar uno solo. Buscamos una mujer. Vamos a la misión principal. De vuelta.
Violet eyes. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white.
Of course not.
Bueno, sí, me aburriste. ¿Vos, padre, tenés algo para decirme?
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman.
Vamos a los vergas.
Finding. Can we
¿Qué
cut
quieres
to the
caviar?
chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odin, at your service.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Vamos a los
None of your
vergas.
business.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Done drinking?
No vamos a tener cada piña.
Fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
La cara de asombro. Váyanse. No leí lo que le decía,
To
bro.
you, so just calm down.
La cara de asombro, bro. Muy
Of course
bueno.
not.
Ya sé lo que hace. Para que me están cagando piña, ¿eh? No sirvió de nada, pa. Así yo también te puedo pegar. Ah, no. La partida sube automáticamente. Bueno, gracias. Córrete, pendejo. Una misión disponible. Te daré un anuncio. Ah, acá están. ¿Ahí? ¿Dónde estás, hermano? Bastien, mi hermano, se fue a luchar contra los oscuros. Y tengo motivos para pensar que puede ser una gran batalla. No pago mucho porque no tengo mucho que dar. Pero no escatimo en gratitud y lo demostraré. Bueno, vamos a ir a buscarlo. Vamos a hacer este. A ver, querido amigo. Me frinzoneó Jennifer. Para, tu querida amiga. Bueno, como, no sé, novio, ¿qué onda? Ya me frinzoneó, amigo. Encuentra, acá está. Vamos a hacer esto. Bueno, vamos. Demasiada cinemática, amigo. Me quiero cagar piña con algo. Así que bueno, vamos a hacer. Ah, y este no dobla con. Córranse. Ahora no voy a hacer esta misión secundaria. Porque bueno, que nos comimos 50 horas de cinemática y me da un poquito de paja, ¿viste? Sí, cinemática. Ah, está acá listo. ¿Qué onda, padre?
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's, but guess he's mine now.
Recurrió el
I'd
campo
walk
de
the
batalla.
battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses and corpsers feeding. Someone told me they were feared of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Ok, vamos.
Fine, I'll help you.
¿Está en calzoncillo? Ah, no, un pantaloncito corto. Este está con pantaloncito esos que corren, que caminan rápido, ¿viste? Ah, listo. Puedo andar en caballo. Bien. Listo, ya está acá, ya está acá.
So many
Ah,
wars
¿puedo
just
saquear
started.
este pibe de acá? Ay, sí lo puedo robar. Dame esto. Después lo venden. A ver, tengo que hacer tipo sentido, brujo. ¿Cómo es? Tengo que hablar. Déjame leer. Ahí está.
Bastion. His body must be here somewhere. You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
Ah, acá están los bulls.
Damn, you're ugly.
Qué medio. Pegado. ¿Dónde se funde el arma? Ay, no. Sí, una verga, para. Ahí está. Me recostó matar este,
They found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
Listo, vamos. Que no está muerto. Voy a sacar la espada por las dudas. Después lo robamos. Ah, qué mariconazo. Estaba acá
My
encerrado.
lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side. And then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. Blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
Los pantaloncitos, muy bueno.
We should see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his own. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
No, vamos,
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help.
Aguante, si se la jugó, que se levante.
Aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
¿Y cuánto me dieron? Bueno, con la misión principal, Tucson. Que a mí está lejazo, ¿esto qué onda? Ah, 600 pies, amigo. Ah, bueno, se va a venir aquí. Un caballo de mierda. Casi mi perra, que siempre me tiene en medio.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
Captain Peter Sudwell levies in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
No.
Huh. You Black Ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Real malo. Espera.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
O sea, no le dijo nada de lo que yo dije.
This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
O sea que tenemos aquí al herborista con una plantita para hacer cebo y también tenemos que hablar con un guachín. Anda.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
Guachita quedaría drogada.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
No.
Farewell.
No, pero una chamuda ahí. Cuando vamos. Vámonos.
Whoa there, Roach.
Ah, sí. ¿Y cómo para ir en medio del mar?
It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived. Walked right in like 'twere his own. He just asks all polite. Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? No, says I.
En los ojos redoros. Una historia lo más fascinante. Quiero terminar la conversación acá.
Any chance you're nearing the end?
Another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. Me dearie, bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road.
Bueno.
Never taken on a pan contract.
Just
in case.
No, a mí me decía que con este puedo romper puertas. Y de paso puedo saquear con porque no es carne podrida me dieron. Así. Creo que pase la pared.
Explains the stench.
No. ¿Robar más cosas acá? Acá está la sartén de la vieja.
The priceless frying pan.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. His throat. He was garroted. and some old scars.
Found the pan, have
Ah,
you?
lo prendí, no. Me rompió los huevos, vieja. Estoy haciendo cosas. Bueno, toma.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
Soot's just what the gentleman needed. He scraped it off, made ink out of it.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Bueno, vamos a nada. Puse así. Voy a buscar las plantas. Inerval, pregúntale. Ah, ya está, con una sola estaba. Esto fue mucho más fácil de lo que esperaba. Porque pensé que tenía que hablar con la vieja para que en un barco o algo así. Tenía que nada, no mejor.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Claro, y se termina acá. Ah, tengo que ver.
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Sé que después se puede seguirlo con los olores, pero bueno, claro. Acá está. Anda, padre.
You, Mislav?
Shh. Hear that?
Con lobos.
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
¿Cómo corre la voz, padre? Eso que tenemos que pasar y poder desaparecido.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
No tengo tiempo.
Blades don't worry me. Time does. I'm in a hurry.
I can't fault you for it. Come on then. I'll show you.
Sí, re triste, guachingo, re decepcionado.
Griffin.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first Griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
A ver.
Ground's black, saturated with blood.
Lleno de sangre. Estaban en un pedo terrible. Aquí, más tengo que ver.
A camp.
¿Y qué onda? No tengo que examinar. Acá están.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians probably.
Muy Assassin's Creed, bueno, para subir las paredes. Ok, encontramos el nido. Ah, hicieron pijo un grifo.
Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age.
Así es que todo lo que me contó no
Explains why
sabía
the
para
male I
nada.
ran into was so aggressive.
Ah, sí, olvidé.
Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
O sea, claro, no leí nada. Ah, sí, tengo que hablar con cosas. Voy a hablar con este.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
¿Qué hace todo contento para matar al
Got
grifo?
good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of a Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
Yo tengo
Got
un
the
poco de...
buckthorn. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Es hora de
I'm
tender la
ready.
trampa, padre.
No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Vamos a matar el grifo, por fin. Está acá.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Podemos empezar.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
¿Qué onda, gente? Quiero decirles que todo mi contenido está sacado de mi canal de Twitch. Se lo voy a estar dejando en la descripción. Y nada, denle like y comenten qué onda.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
El diseño en forma de oveja. Ahí viene. Se vienen los varones.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Take this.
Me dieron la ballesta.
Crossbow. Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy. Watch out!
Con este.
It's about to die.
Ah, bueno, es justo el que tenía. Ya que le tengo que dar. Y no, fijo. Le estoy agarrando todo, maestro. Por el otro lado, culiazo. Cuando venga se la damos. Y le resquivo, bueno. ¡Me va a matar!
Don't let it get away.
¡Me va a matar! Vení, vení, cara de pija. ¿Qué? Se está yendo. Ah, todo aquí. Venga, hijo de puta. ¿Qué mierda? La peor batalla del mundo, boludo. Ya está a punto de morirse. No, ahí está. Se murió. Listo. Me pone mucho bastante verga ahora. Es la primera vez que me peleo con un bicho grande.
Not bad. Though you could stand to improve something.
Me olvidé tomarle la cosa y no me deja tomarle, bueno. Siempre se aprende algo.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not
Lo
a
viejo hay que
witcher,
decirle sí.
unless he doesn't want to live long.
Qué cara de ver.
But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Claro, me la dejo al lado, culo el look. La tengo que agarrar el... Ah, no hace falta. Yo no me diría que agarre la cabeza. Ahí, loco, permiso.
What?
No,
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately
Encima me
compensated.
garpan. Sí. No, dame la plata, ¿qué onda? Prepárate para salir de vuestro banco con base de mí. Base de mí. Yo le digo base de mí hace como media hora. ¿Dónde está mi compañero? Ah, está acá.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
¿Quiénes son?
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
No va a pasar. A mí me gusta el barro, men. Así que no tenés capi. Pensé que iba a ser muy bueno. Pensé que iba a haber más bardo, boludo.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
Porque Almo el bardo se hace el boludo ahora.
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
Ah, bueno.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Ella.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit.
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Now he wishes to make you an offer.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
No sé qué decirle,
The
boludo.
Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Al toque. Vamos a ver ese miro. Limpiate la ropa, sucio.
Had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
¿Dónde va? Un día después. Oh, pues cómo me lo tratan, el pibe. Está como quiere. No me mostré un pito, por el amor de Dios te lo pido. ¿Me van a cortar el pelo? Le va a ver diciendo no, por favor.
Fine. Then what? Gonna do my nails too?
If time permits. Sadly, the day is short. While the list of hygienic and cosmetic treatments that the gentleman should undergo.
Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
A ver, dice, bueno, maté a Arian durante el asedio, eso es lo que pasó, le perdoné la vida y se escapó. No vamos a hacerlo boludo, no sé si lo matamos o no, pero yo voy a hacer como el boludito como que no lo mate.
Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the Blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on.
¿Me corté la barba o no?
You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
Me uní a lo él me ayudó, abandone con... No me da alianza por... Yo no sé, estoy tirando como si me preguntaran a mí. Yo le daría era de pista. Haré el boludo ahí como no sé qué onda.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
Tenía que salvar a Tris.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold.
Tris es una de las pibitas con las que
those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville.
No, así como que...
An old acquaintance, more like.
Hay que hacer un poco de malo,
Not so
porque si no
close
son
that I felt
blanditos,
bad
no,
for
no,
her, but close enough that I knew she deserved it.
He believes he alone knows what is good and what is evil, and that this gives him the right to dispense justice. Your comrade Letho of Gullet described you so. Quite accurate, I'd say.
My comrade, your agent.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
La cara de Chandler queda feita valor. Maté a Leto, así que esa alianza está muerta. Esa alianza sigue viva. ¿Qué fue de Leto? No voy a poner ahí a Chandler porque me hable bolito este. Mal, boludo, como yo, me afeita, poco se habla, Polo, mira, me volvió a crecer. ¿Dónde está mi ropa? ¿Todo de color negro? No sé qué decir, yo le presté atención lo que dijo. ¿Cómo andas, Álvaro? ¿Cómo andas, Alvimento? ¿Tranca?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Bueno, quiero elegir uno, ahora que somos varios, ahora que somos cosas, podemos ver cuál elegimos. A ver. Y pero claro que no lo... Ah, acá se ven. ¿Cuál de estos tres elegimos? Yo me iría más por... Este me hace muy de señora, amigo. Yo veo esto, me pongo esto y pienso que me llamo, no sé, Roxana, ¿me entendés? Este puede ir, entre este y este son exactamente iguales, no sé cuál es la diferencia. El cuello. O las mangas. No, son idénticos. Y a ver este. Ah, bueno, son la misma mierda. ¿Qué dice este? Cortesana elegante. Es lo mismo. Cambia la parte de arriba. El tercero. Estamos bastante chiquistriquis, men. Y una espejo acá. Bueno, igual los espejos de los jueguitos como que no funcionan. Bueno, vamos a dejar esto por acá. Yo lo viciamos mucho. Hicimos la primera comimos 50 minutos de cómo es de cinemática. Yo creo que después ya va a empezar más lo chido. No me acordaba que tenga tanta cinemática al principio. Pero puede ser, onda, te tiene que introducir a toda la puta historia. Pero bueno.